Hi there and welcome back to our Saturday sofa share, first one of the new year for us here. So happy New Year to everybody. Hope you enjoyed the break, the festivities, and you're still safe and sound. I know I've just been down to one of these walk-in centres today, and it literally was bang gone, out, off you go. So for all those that are sort of a bit hesitant about it, it's dead easy, it doesn't hurt. Yeah, number 3 for me. So back in the land of the living, so to speak. So Andrew, last week, or this last week since we've come back.
First week of the new year, nothing's changed. The property market, both for sales and rentals, is still phenomenally business, which is really good news for landlords, house buyers, house sellers, renters. We're still experiencing a huge demand with quality buyers, quality tenants, and a severe shortage on both the sales and the rental market.
Yeah, and I think that what we've done since coming back from the Christmas New Year period is, if anybody is looking to book a viewing on a rental property, we are now insisting that you know what your credit score is. And why not? Because effectively, if you have got good credit, great. What's your score? Then we'll put you at the top of the list for viewings. Yep. If you've got poor credit, it doesn't mean you can't rent, that's not a problem, but depending which landlord it is and the options that they want for rent guarantee, you can have a guarantor, but at least you're going forewarned, forearmed. And when we're out there putting properties on the market, either be it for sale or for let, one of the things that we're always pushing to the owners of those properties, that anybody coming through to do a viewing has been pre-qualified as best we can. And again, it's just adding another layer, just another layer of security, just to make sure we've got the right people, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, and I think from a renting point of view, if we've got all of the facts as best as you know it prior to booking a viewing, the last thing we want to do is to arrange a viewing. You get excited about applying for a property, you pay a holding deposit, we then put you through referencing, and for some unknown reason, then it flags up perhaps no credit that you perhaps didn't even know about. You do run the risk of losing your holding deposit.
Yeah.
And of course you're going to lose the property that you were hoping to move into as well. So when we ask these questions, don't be offended, but we just need to know, and from the landlord's point of view, any viewing that they see that we're being booked, then they can have peace of mind that we're getting the right people through the front door.
And I think that's the thing, isn't it? It's saving time, it's finding the right people, making it happen quickly and efficiently. And everyone's a winner, really.
Yeah.
But if you have got any concerns, obviously, again, just drop us a message, give us a call. We'll happily run through it with you. But please don't be offended if the team do grill you. But I'm sure if you've ever sold a property or rented out a property, you want to make sure you have got the right people coming through the door. And that's effectively what we're trying to do here, not just book anybody to pop in and find it's not suitable. So this year, yes, supply and demand, I think. A lot of people were concerned or talking pre-Christmas that this year was going to quieten off, and I think again you get the naysayers, the doomsday people, who are all saying the prices are going to crash. I don't think they are.
No, not a bit of it at the moment. I mean, you've got a firm imbalance of supply and demand. So this many quality buyers, this many new properties coming to the market.
Yeah.
This early in the new year, any new year for that matter, is usually a little bit quieter with fresh instructions. But there just isn't the huge volume that you'd expect to see coming through. And of course, with that imbalance, then it's just going to keep the prices as high as they are at the moment, even with the chance of increasing still further. Maybe not as much as we saw last year. That's our early prediction, but all the time we've got a wave of quality buyers, and it's going to keep those prices strong. So our view, definitely, we discussed this earlier, is that if you're thinking of selling, and perhaps you were thinking of holding off till the spring when the garden was beginning to come into bloom and the better weather. It's a filthy day in Ashford today. I think probably now is the right moment to take advantage of the huge volume of buyers and the lack of competition.
I mean, that's the key there, isn't it? We were talking about, we always do a sort of a property of the week for sale, and we were going to put up a particular one we took on the market this last week in Repton Park, but in the time of talking about it and doing this video, we pretty much sold it.
Looks like
it literally, it's that mental at the moment. So this week we're going to skip on the property of the week, sorry about that. But we have got some really exciting ones coming up. You're seeing one in Kennington this coming week, aren't you?
Yes, we are.
Which is what sort of accommodation have we got?
Okay, so on that one it'll be one of the larger 4-bedroom detached houses.
Fab.
Yeah, which is in a great location as well. So keep an eye open on that one. It should be available probably back in the next week.
So Little Burton Farm, 4-bed detached, nice property.
4 double bedrooms.
4 double bedrooms, fantastic. So you're there on Tuesday.
Yes.
Doing all the details and the Matterport. We've got Roger coming in, doing all the videography. I think you're coupling up with Peter coming along as well, so that's really exciting. So if you are in the market for a good sized 4-bed detached in a very, it's really popular over there, isn't it? Little Burton Farm, it always has been, yeah. Then give us a call and we'll sort of get you on that priority list as soon as we can. So that's it from me, really. I mean, the weather, as you say, is just blur. It is that time of year. We're still feeling very positive. The market is still moving rather rapidly. I think something we mentioned earlier as well, if you are sort of considering moving, I know a lot of people sort of over Christmas are thinking about it, when's the best time, just give us a call. You know, we're not going to give you a big hard sales pitch, are we? And I think our experience, you're sort of coming up for 35 years, I'm coming up for 25 years. We've got a good understanding of the local market here in Ashford and surrounding. A lot of the time we can give you a really good ballpark figure, can't we?
Yep. And
let you know what a property's worth. Obviously subject to viewing it when you decide to go to the market, what the market's doing at the time, but just give you some figures to work on. And we're always happy to do it on a Zoom call. We can just do it over the phone, pop around and see, just whatever works for you.
Yeah, well, we've also got some great tools. We've got some SPRIF reports which we can send out to you, which gives you detailed local information, mainly pertaining to your property. But other comparable properties, and of course Akaboom, which is a fantastic tool that we've got, which feeds in direct comparables, keeps you updated with what's happening in the market, so you only have to speak to Roy or I once or twice.
I think to summarise that, I mean, the word Sprift and Akaboom probably doesn't mean much to you, the general public, but what we send you would do, I think, and as Andrew said there quite rightly, Sprift, that marketing report, it's a key facts report really, isn't it? We use those for buyers as well to let them know about local schools with the Ofsted reports, bus routes, train routes, just things like that, and it's really good information. And as Andrew briefly mentioned there as well, the Akaboom report, we set you up on that, so you'll get a drip feed of new properties that are coming on in your area that are similar to your home, so you can watch out what the market's doing over the next 6, 12, 18, 24 months, whatever you want, we'll set it up for you, and we don't charge for doing that. So that's it from me.
Yep.
We get the weekend out of the way. We've got a really exciting week next week. We have 2 new starters. Yes, we are expanding the Evolution family, which is really exciting. 2 young lads, energetic, ready to go. They're going for our full training services or package here, which means that when they do hit the ground running after a few days of that, they'll be all well versed in just the basics of what he's doing. We all started there. Yep. I remember it, 4th of April 1998.
2nd of February 1987.
So yeah, we've all started somewhere in 1987. Wow. I was still at school.
Well, just like me, when I joined the property market, I knew absolutely nothing about it, in at the deep end, and just hit the ground running. So our 2 new starters are going to be joining in a very similar market to the one I started in.
Yeah, busy. Same with me actually. Yeah, 98 going into 99, particularly where I was with the Pfizer influx, it was mental. So I think it'd be really good. But good luck to them. We won't unleash them until they've had all the basic training anyway. So that's exciting for us, and we'll see you next weekend. Enjoy. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.